Welcome back to the Chicago Stadium. My guest in his first intermission, Bob Murray. And Bob, last night against Minnesota, you had a tremendous game, but you got off to a start, two-man disadvantage, and that seemed to turn things around for you. You did a marvelous job killing it off. What's the key in a two-man disadvantage like that?
Great goaltending, for one. Murray's very good at that. He kicks the puck by the people, like they're getting a lot of shots from the side and the point, and he can't leave them in front of the net because we're outnumbered there. There's no way we can cover that up. So he kicks it by them, and you just hope you can recover and make them move the puck around. And at that point in the hockey game, that could have, they're a hot hockey club. They're playing very well. We're a struggling team. We had to get through that 2 minutes somehow, one goal or no goals. But we had to keep it alive and, fight another battle some other time. So
it's surprising you killed off and you were out there for the whole 2 minutes. Did that really take a lot out of you for the rest of the game?
I felt okay the next couple of shifts, but I was dead in my feet by the end of the first period. You wait for your second wind, and it finally came during the intermission. But late in the first period, it's got its effect. But we get out of the first period 0-0, and that's exactly what we wanted.
The Blackhawks have been struggling against teams, so-called weaker teams, and then you come up in a game like last night, the biggest game of the year, against a good hockey club, and you come up with a great effort. It's got to be puzzling.
Well, you can work as hard as you want, but if you don't have that little, there's all sorts of adjectives, intensity, the extra step, whoever invents them, I don't know, but it's just that wanting it more, and we wanted it more last night than we had in the last couple of weeks, and that makes all the difference in the world. And unfortunately, with our hockey club, the way we play, the type of players we have, if we're not there and if we're not really willing to muck and to go to it, we're not going to win too many hockey games because we have to work hard, all the time, and we have to be involved in the game all the time.
Going into the game now tonight, any chance of a letdown? It looks like first place is yours. All you have to do is nullify Minnesota.
Well, we can still finish first, second, or third. It's not over till it's over, so we've got to be up. It was just pointed out to us that Minnesota's the second best road team in the conference, behind Edmonton, of course, and they're playing very well. I mean, they're skating as well as I've seen them skate in 3 or 4 years, and we've got our hands full, but we've got to show that desire. We have to want it, and if we want it, then good things happen.
Bob, I think you're having a tremendous year, probably your best year ever. Does it bother you that maybe you don't get the recognition that you so richly deserve?
Oh, I wouldn't say it bothers me. My teammates, I think, appreciate me, and that's as important as anything else. And maybe the boss will look after me at the end of the year. It's that time again. But I just try to do my best every night and help the club in any way I can. And winning will compensate for a lot of things.
How about yourself now getting into the playoffs? Do you feel like you're tired because you see a lot of ice time, you and Dougie Wilson? You feel that you're ready for the playoffs?
Oh, yeah, I think I haven't played that much. Well, back 3-4 weeks ago, I was being rested. I thought I was being rested. I wasn't playing as much, but it's coming a lot of ice time right now, and hopefully we can get through tonight and get it over with, and then maybe we got 5 or 6 days before the playoffs start. And if you remember last year in the playoffs, we had that night with Minnesota where we were up 4-0 and blew the hockey game and lost Dougie Wilson in the process. So, I'm feeling fine. Dougie's a little bit tired. I think he's been playing more. And, tonight, let's work hard and get it over with, and then we can have that little rest.
How about playing Toronto? The first round, they won 6 games. It's going to be tough.
We don't give other teams enough credit at times. They play well against us. Their defense handles our forwards well. I mean, they've got big defense, and they handle our forwards well, especially in this building. But as yet, I don't think they've seen us play with intensity. I don't think they have. And the few times they have, we've bombarded them, and they've come out with hot goaltending. Well, next Wednesday is a different ball game, and we'll see what happens.
Good luck in the new season.
Thanks, Dale.
My guest was Bob Murray. Stay tuned. Pat and I will be back with highlights from the first period after these messages.